Hi everyone, it's Cece here. I'm here to talk about the calendar. So I realized this weekend, and I would have realized it sooner, but there's a lot going on, obviously, how much I miss having our life enrichment meetings. And that's something that obviously we weren't able to do for March or April. But I wanted to try to do some kind of recreation of that for you. And I know it's not the same because I'm not getting live feedback, but I want to at least be able to go over the calendar with you and kind of walk you through some of the more exciting things happening this week and give you kind of a heads up and general overview of what we have planned. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today. We are going to talk about the newest schedule that just went out, and the title is Nurses and Teachers and Mothers Oh My. There's a great medley of exciting things happening this week. So we'll start with what's going on tomorrow. Tomorrow is May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. Star Wars theme. You're going to see a lot of staff in Star Wars t-shirts. Obviously that's not a requirement, but it is fun. So if you're interested, go ahead and put on your Star Wars tee and bring out your lightsaber. Why not? The one thing I wanted to talk about for tomorrow is at 4 p.m. we are playing the Take Me to the World, a Sondheim 90th birthday celebration. If you remember, about a week ago, we did try to play this as it was happening live, but as seems to be a regular tradition with technology, something went wrong, but it wasn't my fault this time. It was on their end, so that helped me sleep better that night. But the Sondheim celebration was delayed quite a bit, and it did still play, but it didn't play until around 10 p.m. So we weren't able to watch it live. And this is the recording of that celebration. It's about 2.5 hours. It's pretty much anybody and everybody who's ever been in a Sondheim Broadway play, or adjacent to one, singing songs of Sondheim. And I've seen a good portion of it, and it's really lovely. And if you're a fan of his music, it's great. And also, this is something that you'll be able to say to our wonderful Broadway teacher when he comes back. So you can say, hey, I watched the Sondheim thing, and I know all of these songs from these musicals, and he'll be very impressed. All right, next day, Tuesday the 5th, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. You can expect some Mexican food, which is my favorite. So that's going to be really exciting. We've got a couple things going on that day. At 1 p.m., I have a classical concert from the American College of Sofia. Sofia is a section in Bulgaria. And this college obviously wasn't able to finish to do their musical spring recital, so they did it virtually, and it's very, very nice. So that's happening at 1. At 4 p.m., since I had so much fun with the memoir week, I thought I'd bring back some opportunities for you guys to submit some stories. 4 p.m., Resident Stories with Cece, a classroom memory. So if you have a memory from school, whether you're a teacher or not, I want to hear it. I want to hear about your classroom memory. What kind of school did you go to? What was it like? Who did you sit next to? What was your favorite subject? Was there ever a day in particular that was just so memorable it sticks out in your mind? I have one. I lost my tooth in class. That was an exciting day for a 4th grader. So think on that. Send me an email. I love hearing your stories. All right, and 5 p.m. Now this one I am really excited for, and I'm gonna play the trailer for this directly after this video that I post, because there is an actual trailer, which is cool. The National Theater presents Frankenstein, starring Benedict Cumberbatch. Now, if you don't know who Benedict Cumberbatch is, just by hearing his name, I promise when you see his face, you will recognize him. He's a very talented actor, very classically trained. He's been in so many, oh my goodness, so many movies recently, just in the past few years, and he's just He's just great. Now, he has a lot of fans. There's a lot of people my age who won't want to marry him, things like that. But mostly he's just a really good actor. What? Now, this is a stage play, so I'm really interested to see how they create the story of Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster. If you haven't read Frankenstein or have any familiarity with it, it'll be a really interesting ride for you. If you have read Frankenstein, let me know your thoughts on how you think it compared. The book Frankenstein, written by Mary Shelley, is actually one of my favorites. When I first read it, I cried. I cried a lot because I felt so bad for Frankenstein's monster. So, and also traditional Frankenstein was not the big green giant that we all know and love. He, essentially the way the book describes it, he just didn't have any skin. So we should be seeing some really interesting stage makeup on this in this show as well. So look forward to that. That's playing at 5, and there will be a trailer following this video. All right. Wednesday, May 6th, Nurses Day. Hey, nurses, I need your pictures, please. If you submitted one to me last year, I probably still have it. Unless you submitted an original to me last year, I would need to make a copy of it. So swing by the front desk, ask them to make a copy. That would be wonderful. I want to post your nurses' pictures and celebrate you, because you're wonderful, and it's Nurses Day. It's the day to do it. So on Nurses Day, we are playing at 5 p.m. Rodgers and Hammerstein's Oklahoma at the Royal Albert Hall. I watched the intro for this video, for this performance, and I thought it was so funny because it's this very sophisticated British woman. Welcome to the Royal Albert Hall, blah, 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 blah. And then she's like, get out your cowboy hats. Let's have a cracking good time. And it was really, really, I thought it was cute. I don't know. I think my, the things I'll laugh at are getting more ridiculous every day, the longer I'm here. All right, Thursday is the National Day of Prayer. Now, if you remember correctly, last year we had a ceremony for the National Day of Prayer, sponsored, of course, by our resident pastor, Pastor Ken, and Celebrate Seniors. Now, they're still going to sponsor it this year, which is really cool, but obviously it's going to be a different format. It's going to be virtual. Pastor Ken has been working with a lot of local clergy members, not just Christians either, just a lot of different faiths, and they're all going to come together and make this video for us for the National Day of Prayer, which is really, really special. That's going to be at 11 o'clock that morning, so be sure to tune in for that on Thursday. At 2 p.m. that day, we have Crafts with Linda, which I know you guys have all missed. I know I have. Crafts with Linda, we are going to be doing some cute little windowsill gardening. So if you're interested in participating in that, call the front desk, please, and we will deliver you your supplies. At 4 p.m. that day is another opportunity for you to submit some stories to me. This one is a little more specific. Why did you become a nurse or a teacher? Because next week is actually literally Nurses Week and Teachers Week. They are the same week. So I want to celebrate both of those career paths, often chosen by women. And I know we have a lot of retired nurses and retired teachers who have amazing careers to talk about. So why did you become a nurse or a teacher? Tell me your story. I'm excited to read it. At 5 p.m. that day, we have a full performance by the London Symphony Orchestra. I did not title the composer because I've made the mistake of doing that a few times, and then when I get ready to post it, they've changed it to another video. London Symphony Orchestra is one of those entities that is posting regular concerts, whether live or pre-recorded, for people to watch during COVID, which is really, really nice. But they're posting them quite frequently. So I don't always have the right composer name down, but tune in for that. It's bound to be interesting. It's obviously a very talented group of people that are part of the London Symphony Orchestra, and you know, just throw on some classical music in there, mix things up a little bit. All right, May 8th. Now, this is a big one. May 8th, we are celebrating Teachers' Day. We love our teachers. But as you know by now, it's also the day of our family parade. The Quarantine Spring Fling Parade, as I call it. So, Quarantine Spring Fling Parade is on the 8th. There are 2 times that it is happening. It is happening at 10:30 a.m. for the assisted living and memory care residents, and it is happening at 6:30 p.m. for the independent living residents. Now, you have to go to your respective parades. You cannot come downstairs and go sit outside for the assisted living parade if you live in independent living, and vice versa. And that is to maintain social distancing. We can't do that if we empty the whole building and have all of you sit outside. And that's why we decided to do 2 parades. So, and I know we haven't had the best luck with technology in the past, guys. I know Touchtown has been keeping me up at night quite a few nights. However, I do believe we have the capability of doing this, but we will be live streaming the Windsor parades both times. So if you're in independent living and you're bummed you can't go outside to watch the AL and memory care parade, click on your TV, and one of the Life Enrichment team will be filming it live, so you can tune in. And same thing at 6:30, which will be really fun. At 4 p.m. that day, we are showing another Shakespeare play by the Globe Theater that's being released, which is really great. It's The Two Noble Kinsmen, so tune in for that. Yeah. On the 9th is Donut Day. We will have a donut truck here. If you haven't already gotten your order forms yet, please call down to the front desk, tell your server. We want to make sure everyone gets an opportunity to enjoy this. They are making them fresh here on site, which is so cool. So Donut Day, we are getting a donut food truck in, which will be a nice breakup of the weekend. At 5 p.m. that evening, we are showing another full-length performance sponsored by Andrew Lloyd Webber. And I know in the past I've written a full-length Broadway play, but this week's was not a play. It was a concert and celebration at the Royal Albert Hall. So we're hearing that venue quite a bit. It's the big one. So I don't know what it's going to be. Again, he doesn't tend to post what show he's playing until about the day before. And like I said, it's only available for 48 hours. So we try to play that as soon as we can. So I don't have the title out on the calendars when I send them out. But whatever it is, I'm sure it's bound to be entertaining. Go on. All right. On the 10th, Mother's Day. Okay. Mother's Day. Mother's Day is going to be rough. At 12 p.m. on Mother's Day, I'm going to be doing a video called Memories of Mom. And I would love to hear any memories you guys have about your mom. What did she look like? What did she wear? What was her best piece of advice she always shared? Did she have any idiosyncrasies? Did she hold her handbag in a certain way? Did she listen to the same music all the time, or was she adventurous? Things like that. I want to hear about your moms, because we do have a lot of mothers in the building, but not everybody is a mother, but everyone has a mother. So let me know about your mom, and please write in, because I don't want to be reading a story about my mom alone crying on Mother's Day. I'd really rather have more stories to present to you, because all mothers are magical, and tell me about yours. So think about that. You've got a week to come up with something. And I would love it if you guys would participate with me in that. At 4 p.m. that day on Sunday the 10th, I will be doing another preview of next week, which will be what we do in place of a life enrichment meeting until we are able to gather and have a real life enrichment meeting again. I know it's not the same because you guys aren't giving active feedback, but remember, I am available via email and text. And I'm literally living in this building. I can't escape. So you can tell me if you see me and there's something you want on the calendar or something you're really tired of, let me know, because I feel like I've been flying blind this whole time and just kind of putting stuff out there that I really hope you'll enjoy. But I'm not able to check in with you as often as I would like. And I'm not able to check in with you in person the way that we used to and hear how you're feeling about the content, how you're feeling about the schedule, what you need more of, what you need less of, etc. So please reach out, let me know. And hopefully we'll get a more interesting calendar out of it when we have all of the feedback in. So the last thing, on May 10th at 6 p.m. Mother's Day, we have a live stream concert exclusively for residents. Now, if you're going to tune in tonight for tonight's concert, it's a Brazilian music. Every concert that we have had specifically for our residents that has been made into a video and sent to us and then put on Touchtown has been put together by Heather Thorne of the Vivacity Band. So that's really special that she would do that for us, and she's been a huge help, and she's quarantined as well. She's been working from her apartment, coordinating all these concerts and stuff. So do tune into that. That is the one semi-live entertainment we have that otherwise would have been here, that's on the calendar. So tune in for that. It'll be good. That's really it for today. Let me just check one more thing. Okay, I'm gonna read you guys a letter. This is from Heather Thorne, the leader of the Vivacity Band. Okay, she wrote this, she sent me an email, and it's about an event that she's doing later on. Now, I am unable to stream this kind of event through the building because it's one that you have to purchase tickets for. However, you can play it on your own device. And if you're interested in doing that and don't know how, you can let me know and we can send somebody up to help you, okay? All right, she says, "Dear friends at Windsor, I hope you've been enjoying the shows I've been sending your way. Vivacity will be live streaming from the Blue Bamboo with no audience for the safety of all. Next Saturday, May 9th at 8 p.m. If you are able to show your support for live music and this arts venue, we would be so grateful. Tickets are $20, link below. We'll be playing the music of the early 20th century that I first learned on the piano in the front porch of my grandparents' house when I was little. It would be great if you could come sing along with us. Love and well wishes, Heather and the Vivacity Band." So if you're interested in that, let me know and I'll send you the link so that you can participate in a little bit of something a little different as far as entertainment goes. We know and love the Vivacity Band. They've been working with Windsor for a long time, working with me even longer, and they always put out such good shows. And I know there was a small group of residents right before this happened in the beginning of March that went to the Blue Bamboo to go see the Vivacity Band live, and they had a wonderful time. So this isn't the same. Obviously, the world's not the same, but you know, it's something different. And if you're interested, let me know. So that's all I've got for you guys this week. I do miss you. I miss talking to you. I miss hanging out with you. I'm really, it's just a different world. So let me know what you need. I'm here. I'm here and I'm always looking for suggestions. Really, I don't know if you guys would believe it or not, but putting together these virtual calendars has been a lot harder a lot harder and a lot more work than putting together a month's worth of actual live person-to-person activities has been. I feel like I've learned a lot over the past few weeks, and I feel like I've gotten better, but I like I said, I have no way to gauge that because I don't have a lot of feedback. So I miss you. I miss doing real parties and events with you. We're getting there, guys. We're right around the corner. I can feel it. So send me an email if there's something you're particularly interested in, and I will do my best to accommodate that. All right, so that is it. That's all I have for today. Everybody enjoy your Nurses and Teachers and Mothers Oh My week, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.